Assalamu alaikum everyone, and welcome back to this explainer on Lesson 5 of Sales Mastery Bahrain. So, in our past sessions, we've nailed down the basics, right? Understanding products, building that initial trust, and of course, closing the sale. But today we're diving into the absolute game changer, the secret sauce that literally separates your average salesperson from the top-tier professionals. We're talking follow-up, customer retention, and referrals. Because here's the massive mindset shift we need to make today. The sale. It actually begins after the sale. All right, let's take a quick look at our roadmap for today. We'll kick things off with the real starting line, then we'll get into mastering the follow-up, unlocking those highly valuable referrals, driving customer retention, and finally we'll wrap up with the sheer power of customer loyalty. So let's jump right into section 1, the real starting line, and talk about this crucial mindset shift. Now, what's really fascinating here is the stark contrast in how different salespeople view the finish line. Most average salespeople, they genuinely believe the process ends the exact second the customer hands over their money. They get the commission, check the box, and poof, they're gone. But the true professionals, the ones building real empires, they see it completely differently. They understand that the relationship actually kicks off the moment that payment goes through. It's not a finish line at all, it's the starting block. And here is exactly why that mindset is so absolutely crucial. Acquiring a brand new customer is tough. It takes a ton of effort, time, and resources. You're out there hunting, educating, trying to build trust from scratch. But retaining someone who's already bought from you, that is so much easier, faster, and way more profitable. Why? Because the absolute easiest person to sell to is an existing, satisfied customer who already knows your value. Okay, moving right along to section 2, mastering the follow-up, and how this helps you instantly stand out. Listen, this is arguably one of the most valuable yet overlooked skills in the entire sales world. And the crazy thing, it is incredibly simple. Customers remember businesses that actually care. Just a quick WhatsApp message, a short phone call, or an email a few days after a purchase completely changes how they see you. It literally makes them feel valued as a human being, not just a wallet. And instantly, boom, you've separated yourself from competitors who do that disappearing act the moment the check clears. Let's put this into a real-world scenario. Say a customer just purchased a large order of office furniture from you. An average rep leaves it entirely up to the delivery crew and forgets about it, right? But you, a few days later, you pick up the phone and use a script just like this. Good afternoon. I just wanted to check whether everything was delivered properly and if you are satisfied with your purchase. See how natural that is? It's warm, it's polite, and it proves you genuinely care about their experience. That is the exact approach the pros use to make people feel valued. And this brilliantly illustrates the true mechanics behind a great follow-up. It's not about pitching something new right away. It's a snowball effect. Step 1, your follow-up builds a solid foundation of trust. Step 2, because they trust you, they naturally return when they need something else. And step 3, when they do come back, your job is infinitely easier. You aren't pitching from zero anymore. You've essentially laid down the groundwork for effortless future sales. Which leads us perfectly into section 3, unlocking valuable referrals, and how we can leverage that trust. So what exactly is a referral in this context? Simply put, it's when your existing happy customer recommends you to their network, friends, family, colleagues. And guys, I cannot emphasize enough how incredibly valuable this is. Think about the hardest part of any sale. It's getting the prospect to trust you, right? Well, with a referral, that heavy lifting is already done. The trust your customer has in you gets directly transferred to their friend before you even open your mouth. But here's the catch. You can't just sit around crossing your fingers, hoping they'll drop your name. You have to ask for it. And the absolute best time to do that is right when they're at the peak of their happiness with your service. You can say something like, "I'm so glad you're satisfied with our service. If you know anyone else who might benefit from our products, I would greatly appreciate your recommendation." It's that simple. Top professionals never wait around for referrals. They confidently and politely ask for them. All right, let's dive into section 4, driving customer retention and keeping that engagement alive. When you strip everything else away, customer retention really comes down to one stark emotional reality. Customers stay when they feel respected, and they leave when they feel ignored. It really is that simple. If you treat a client like they're just another transaction ID in your system, I guarantee they will jump ship the minute a competitor makes them feel like a priority. So, how do we actively show that respect and keep them engaged? Well, it boils down to 5 specific behaviors. First, providing excellent service, obviously.
Second, responding quickly when they reach out. Third, solving problems professionally. Because look, things will go wrong, but how you fix them is what they'll remember. Fourth, staying in touch regularly, just like we talked about with the follow-up. And finally, offering value that goes way beyond the initial sale. Nail these 5 and you basically guarantee that customer is yours for the long haul.
And that brings us to our final section for today, Section 5, the power of loyalty and the ultimate payoff of all this hard work. If you take nothing else away from this explainer, I want you to remember this one simple, incredibly powerful mathematical truth. 1 is greater than many. Seriously, one single, highly loyal customer is genuinely worth far more to the lifeblood of your business than a constant, exhausting, revolving door of one-time buyers. Let's actually break down why that is. Look at what one loyal champion does for your business over the years. First off, they buy repeatedly. Second, they refer other people to you. Third, they implicitly trust your recommendations, which means you spend less time convincing and more time just solving their problems. And fourth, they literally become your marketing engine, helping your business grow without you having to drop a dime on expensive ads. By putting in the effort up front, you're building a self-sustaining growth machine. So as we wrap up Lesson 5, let this final thought sink in. Closing a sale is never the finish line. It is literally day one of a long-term relationship. The salespeople taking home the biggest paychecks, they are the ones hunting down the highest volume of new leads every single day. They're the ones who keep the customers they already have the longest. So my question to you is this: are you ready to stop chasing quick transactions and start building real relationships? Go implement these mastery techniques today and watch your business completely transform. Thanks for joining this explainer on Sales Mastery Bahrain, and we'll see you next time.